Peggy 16.
Hey,
What's up, man? Conrad.
good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me? Specifically, when we were first talking about the project, you can be very literal and say, well, this is a haunted ship and there's all these things. But I also think that there's a psychological element to this and a spectral sort of element. So to me, there's a lot of ghost stories that play into this. I found that each character, their fears and their horrors are manifested in their own way. So there's things where it's a very spooky ghost thing. There's also zombie-ish style horror elements. So to me, it picks a lot of great imagery from like very specific horror films and sort of combines it all. So there's a lot of influence, I think, which is cool.
Maybe I never heard about such cool ghost stories.
They're not cool ghost stories. Not like for fun. People drown in these waters and you have to respect their resting place.
Damn straight. Brad, you got a fun ghost story, right?
I've also had some very strange supernatural experiences, I guess you could say. I stayed in a hotel in Romania when I was an adult, a man, and the room was haunted. I swear the room was haunted. I had something walking around my room, footsteps around my bed every night. The 40 days I was staying there, glasses would clink in the middle of the night. I didn't see anything. I just heard things and I felt something. There was a presence in my room every night, and it was one of the scariest things I've ever gone through. And I also went down to the reception and asked, you know, do you guys ever get complaints? And they're like, oh, complaints about what? The food, the service? And I was like, no, just strange things happening in the hotel. And there was a moment of silence, and the person at reception said, we're not supposed to talk about that. And that was the end of it. So it was very scary.
So gross.
Horrible.
Hey-o.
You have me going. Pretty cool.
I didn't actually know that much about the myth that the game is based on until I heard the title of the game and I looked it up and I started reading about it. And it's fascinating.
Look at this.
I love stories and myths that are based in history, where you can actually type something in and do some research and wow, this is actually based on an event that happened. And whether the myth is, you know, an extrapolation of the events or if it is the real life thing, I love that mystery. And I'll always go towards the side of the myth being real. I want to believe.
Well, hot diggity dong. Look at this.
And so again, I think that's why this kind of storytelling and this kind of game really appeals to me.
We should all turn in. There's some weather heading our way.
No, because according to standard vessel regulation, we're all required one more beer before hitting the hay.
Uh-huh. Where'd you read that?
The internet.
Oh, so you found a website that tells you to drink beer under every circumstance.
I'm just following orders, ma'am.
I'm into this website.
10-4, good buddy. And I'm out.
For the players.